Joining us now from California is Middle East security expert Arash Aramesh from Stanford University Law School. And Arash, no one has claimed responsibility yet for these explosions, but who might be capable of such an attack?
Given the lethality of these bombs that went off in Boston, it is not exactly clear that this was a well-organized terror plot. In fact, this is a terrorist attack. It has been branded as a terrorist attack by the president. The FBI has started its investigation into this as a terrorist attack. But the range of suspects could be from a lone madman to a very well-organized terrorist organization. What's really important is we shouldn't rush to judgment. We should let our law enforcement agencies do what they do best, investigate it, find out who the culprits and the perpetrators of this heinous act were, and bring them to justice.
What poses the biggest challenge to security authorities there in the States? Is it the prospect of a foreign terror cell or homegrown perpetrators?
It could be a whole host of issues. What's most important here is to quickly and efficiently find out what happened, bring back a sense of order and a sense of confidence in public safety back to the city of Boston and also large cities in America. Again, given the large number of threats that the U.S. faces each and every year, we're still living in one of the most safe, one of the safest, most secure countries on the face of the earth. Business will go on as usual tomorrow morning. People will get back to normal. Boston will get back to normal. But our security organizations and our law enforcement agencies will find out what happened. In addition to that, there will probably be new additional safeguards put into place to make sure events like this won't happen, or to reduce the likelihood of such acts and such incidents from taking place. Another key factor here is, while such investigations go on, we always have to make sure that we strike the right balance between civil liberties and safety and security. A lot of safety and security without much civil liberties is no safety at all, and unchecked liberties with no safety and no confidence in security and day-to-day operations of the government is also no liberty. So that's going to be a very challenging task. But I think what the president said and what the director of the FBI said, and what many key law enforcement officials in this country have said already, that give it time, we will find out who did this, and we will bring them to we'll mete out justice.
Arash, just very briefly as well, if there is proved to be some sort of foreign link to these explosions, what might America do in response?
We have responded differently to different acts. Back in '93, when we had the first World Trade Center bombings, we found out who did it. We put them on trial, and they served time. In the case of a domestic terrorist attack, like '95 Oklahoma City bombing, when Timothy McVeigh and his culprits blew up the Oklahoma Federal building, we also found out who did it. We put them in, we put them on trial, and we put them behind bars. In the case of attacks off U.S. soil, in case of the two embassies in Africa, we retaliated against al-Qaeda targets in Sudan and Afghanistan. And most notably, in the case of terrorist attacks on 9/11, we conducted operations in Afghanistan, Enduring Freedom. We went in, we got rid of the Taliban, and pretty much decimated and completely annihilated al-Qaeda as it existed then.